Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Elite Redux Elite playthrough. We are here today with a slightly different team yet again. I'm keeping up the good old switcheroos for our team. And you know what? Right now, our team is looking weird. I will admit it. This is probably the least coordinated I have felt like my team has been. But it's interesting for sure, so hopefully it'll be fun. Our aim for today, primarily, is to try out the good old Psychic Terrain team. I could not find too many Pokemon that could utilize Psychic Terrain the way that, in my mind, I see Psychic Terrain used best. And that is Expanding Force. Because Expanding Force is an absurdly powerful move. I don't actually have too many Pokemon that I could find that could learn this. Notably, Borlock, the evolved form of Spoink, when it gets fully evolved past Grumpig now, does not get Expanding Force, at least at its level right now that it is at level 45. So, I've made the team interesting. You may notice there is a certain blobby little guy on our team. This is not the kind of set that you would expect. This is not an Expanding Force set. Instead, we're going to be relying on Espeon entirely to make use of Expanding Force on the Psychic Terrain, which is a little bit scary, but I mean, it's Choice Scarfed. We can't behave priority while Psychic Terrain is up, so it's going to be the fastest thing, and Expanding Force is really hard. I think it'll be fine. So, I wanted to go with a different approach. We're holding a Psychic Seed to make this thing get a little bit bulkier on the terrain. We have Twisted Dimensions for 3 turns of Trick Room, which should hopefully mean 3 turns of destroying our enemies. Or, potentially, a turn of setup and 2 turns of destroying our enemies. We will see. We're a Brave Nature because this is a physical Reuniclus, which we've seen earlier in the playthrough, and to be honest, I've been waiting to try it out, so it's our time. We are running Power Up Punch because if something is weak enough, survives on one with a Focus Sash, KOs our Espeon, that's the main way I can see our Espeon getting taken out. We can bring this in, Psychic Terrain shenanigan, get our Power Up Punch on the 1 HP target, then destroy 2 things with an attack-boosted Mind Break, which I'm running over Astral Hand, which was the other cool psychic move that's physical that it learns. Mostly because this thing has higher base power, and I feel like it might need it to one-shot our opponents, especially if we don't have a Power-Up Punch-Up. It does have the 10% chance to miss, but I feel like it's worth it overall. We have Drain Punch for if something comes in that can be affected with super effective damage. We can get some good recovery back. I love this move, what can I say? And then we have Ice Punch because it's a base 85 power move with great coverage. So that's the kind of things that we're running. Unfortunately, we don't have, you know, Iron Fist. Instead, we're running Twisted Dimension, although a lot of our moves are punching moves. But I still am interested to see how that goes. The other Pokemon that I have added onto the team that we haven't seen before, I have Kaiosea, but we've seen that before, is Cloth. And the reason I'm running Cloth is because I think this can run with Psychic Terrain, which is a crazy statement. We're running no Psychic-type moves on this, but there's one big benefit I can see, okay? We're running a Weakness Policy. We have ourselves Anchor Shell, which applies Shell Smash when we get reduced below half HP, and we have Sturdy. Okay, so when we get taken below half HP, we are going to become a monster. And the only thing that I can see stopping us is going to be... This should be Jolly, by the way. We want as much speed as possible so we don't get outsped by any, like, Choice Scarf shenanigans. The only way that I can see us being stopped on this monster is if we go ahead and get hit by a priority move. Psychic Terrain being up stops priority, meaning this thing can go absolutely nuts, okay? Because we do have Rock Blast on this to go ahead and break through Focus Sashes. You see where I'm going here. We also have Earthquake for coverage because Rock and Ground just pair together so nicely. And then we have Reversal, which is a guaranteed crit when below half HP, which is also very interesting. We Sword Stance on the first turn, get all of our boosters going, you know, Shell Smash, Weakness Policy, Sword Stance, we're at +6. We Rock Blast everything that has 100% accuracy in this game. I think it can work. I think it's a long shot, but I think it can work. Obviously, we don't want to pair this with Reuniclus because we don't want, you know, Trick Room and then to do it. But, like, if Espeon gets KO'd, we have 2 options. I like that. I like that. So we're going to be seeing how well Espeon can do alone today with really good backups. So that is the plan for today. A nice little 5-minute overview of the good old team change. I might try this team for a little while. Right, we do have shenanigans happening here. Hey, you jerks. Let Professor Cosmo go. I said that with so much power in my voice. Man, I bet they feel so threatened. Sorry, my voice is all absolutely exhausted because I've been cheering on goddamn horse girls in that stupid Uma Musume game that I got horribly, horribly addicted to over the weekend. It's bad. I played 25 hours of that game in the past 2 days. It's taking over my life very quickly. It's a surprisingly good strategy roguelike game, which is not what I thought it was by looking at it, but it is actually very, very good. We've got to protect the professor from these lunatics. You say we, that scares me. There's 2 of us and 2 of them. Oh. Okay. Sorry to ask, Bonk, but battle alongside me. No? Can I do it myself? Oh, you've got to get ready first? Okay, but please hurry. I don't... My team is not a double battle team right now. My team is not a double battle team right now. Warlock could be more interesting in double battles. Warlock could be worthwhile using. I did set up a moveset and an EV spread for it, maybe, to be like a bulky special attacker, because I was planning on using it. I just forgot that it didn't have expanding force. I might run this over Reuniclus for this one fight. And my reason being, I don't want Trick Room to hinder my ally, especially when I don't know what I'm fighting. It could benefit me greatly, but also it could hinder us dramatically. And I feel like I'd rather not get too risky. We'll test the waters. Let's give you an item. I have no idea what item to even give you, to be honest. I mean, you're all attacking moves. We could just fully commit to special defense and we could give you an assault vest. That would be kind of funny. We could also choice specs. Go big with a one hit. It's interesting. We do have options. I mean, we have a lot of things that would be good. We could also go with Tactical Vest because our defense is nowhere near as good as our special defense to make us more well-rounded. I'm going to go with well-rounded because, I mean, we have a teammate. And we're going to put you in front. We're going to run Warlock, we're going to run Espeon, and we're going to run probably Kaiose for coverage? I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous, but let's see. You finally made it! Yeah, okay, I'm ready. You brats are no match for a Team Magma admin. Unless we can use all 6 Pokemon. Oh, okay, we can't use all 6 Pokemon. This is what I was thinking. This is like how Pokemon Emerald does things with Steven's fight, so I just immediately assumed this. I don't know why, though. We can put in Espeon, we can put in Kaiose, unless we want Lilligant for coverage? I don't know. Lilligant is really good, but it was really good because of Chlorophyll, and I don't think I've taken it off of Chlorophyll yet, so it'd be stupid to do that. Instead, we're going to run Kaiose. Our aim is just to go ahead and, you know, destroy things with Psychic Terrain, though. Hopefully, Espeon does have the benefit of Expanding Force to hit both targets. Sceptile, Arcanine, Mimikyu. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that team. That's fine. Ninetales, Cherim. Oh. Growl, Cherim boost. Okay, Cherim gonna go into its other form. I assume it's going to have that good ability that boosts, like, attack and special defense by 50%. It might be changed in this game, considering that's a Ninetales. Unless it's physical Ninetales, which would be fun. We have Extra Sensory, though. Doesn't KO either. I'm more afraid of Cherim giving massive amounts of power than anything else. So I'm going to target Cherim. Weather Ball, goodbye, Sceptile. Fire Gem boosted. Oh. Fire Gem works on... Well, I know it changes to a fire-type move in the sun, sure, but I wasn't expecting Fire Gem to work, because it's normally a normal-type move. I don't know how gems work. I don't use gems. Heat Wave, we do eat that, though, because we are a thick, tanky boy. Holy, okay. Extra Sensory doesn't do great damage, though, unfortunately. Arcanine comes in. Arcanine, can I get you to KO the Cherim while I target the Ninetales? I don't know if this works like how I swear it works in normal double battles in Pokemon games, which is whatever Pokemon that you target, your AI ally will target the other one. I would really like to KO that Cherim, though. I'm just gonna click Cherim. Cherim, use Solar Beam. Oh, we are dead. Okay. I should have clicked on Ninetales. I really hope that Arcanine KOs the Cherrim here. Please KO the Cherrim. Close combat into Cherrim. Close combat? I mean, it works, I guess, but I was expecting a Fire-type move from the Arcanine. Is that silly of me? I guess so. It is pretty silly of me. Sure. Okay. Solar Beam. Arcanine should be fine with that. Arcanine can eat that up. Okay. We're gonna bring in Espeon here. Psychic Terrain is up. We can KO a Ninetales, maybe. Maybe. Expanding Force will do a lot of damage. Don't know if it's enough to Oko things, but I really hope it is. Along with Sag Aracus. Maractus is not normally a palindrome name. I guess this also isn't a palindrome name. That's such a weird name. That's such a weird name. Okay, alright, sure. I don't... Weird. Either way, Expanding Force is guaranteed to KO Ninetales in the next hit. Does it also KO the Maractus evolution? Maractus getting the evolution is very interesting, though. I might want to check that out later in the playthrough. We will see. There's a lot of Pokemon that I want to check out right now. Expanding Force does KO both, though. Lovely. Big damage. You love to see it. There we go, Espeon. This is what Psychic Terrain is all about. Just this one move. That's all we care about. Just don't send out 2 Dark types and we're fine. Lilligant, you're dead. Next. Just no fear in that. Arcanine, you're probably dead. Arcanine's Guard Dog on the Intimidate boosting its attack. Okay, sure. And our attack falls, but who cares, we're a special attacker. We click Expanding Force. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, this should be a double KO as well, meaning there should just be one opponent. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be fine. We still have a Mimikyu ally as well, who will be very good in a single battle scenario because of Disguise. I'm not too afraid. I should have led with Espeon and just clicked Expanding Force 3 times. I do understand that, but Houndoom. I looked at you in my PC box earlier. You're a pure Ghost type. Expanding Force? Protect, that's fine. Pretty sure it was a pure Ghost type, because I was looking to see what Pokemon had Expanding Force. So I did look at Houndoom, just in case it had it, because I thought it would be interesting. But it unfortunately did not have Expanding Force. We do, though. Goodbye. It hits. That's all I need to see. Bye, Houndoom. Yep, no Focus Sash, no nothing. Okay, that battle definitely could have just been won by clicking Expanding Force 3 times. But that's fine. 10 battle points, I will take it. Ahaha, well, that's embarrassing, but it doesn't matter. With this meteorite, a thing in Mount Chimney will. Well, they're right there, Team Magma. Badly mistaken if you think you can have your way with the world. That's right, because Team Aqua are the ones that are going to have their way with the world by rising sea levels, dooming us all, especially those of us that live really coastally in England where there's, you know, water very nearby. What did that be referring to? Didn't I see you before? The Slateport's Museum? Oh, so your name's Bonk. I know, it's a powerful name. Remember it well. At the time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons. I am, in fact, not a Team Magma gooner. You're one odd kid. Team Magma is a dangerous group of total fanatics. They engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. They're the rivals to us, the sea-loving Team Aqua. Oh, so we should give chase. Alright, they're gonna head off. I'm interested in seeing what else lies in Meteor Falls, because I haven't checked the Pokemon that are here yet. I know a shortcut. I can ask one of my Pokemon to bring you close to Mount Chimney if you want. No, I haven't seen the Pokemon here yet. No. Not a chance. Is he staying here, though? Oh, that's huge, actually. Okay, I like that. Solar Rock, Lunatone, Solar Flare, Lunar Eclipse. Minior. I love Minior. This is my favorite shiny, by the way. Shiny Minior, my favorite shiny by far. I'm tempted to shiny hunt it. We could shiny hunt it. But my time is so taken up with Uma Musume. I don't know if I have time. Oh, Druddigon's part rock type. I guess it makes more sense as to why it had Accelerock before. Okay. Interesting. I don't really feel like I need too many of these Pokemon. Limit is interesting. I do like the ability that it normally has, where it sets up toxic spikes when it gets hit. That is a very good lead ability, but I'm not that interested. Dratini, we already have. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything else that we care about too much. I like the fact that he's staying there. I hope he stays there even if I poke my nose further down. This is blocked off until I get a badge, right? This is how everything goes. Hey, you can't come in here, kid. There's a rampaging Pokemon on the loose. Only trainers who are at least strong enough to get 7 badges can help us up here. Yeah, okay. I've seen it. And then down here, we have Route 115. Let's see. Did I Dex nav this area before? No. We have Poison fighting Sneasel. The Sneasler. Okay. Yep, we'll grab that. Trixie, Swellow, Tangela, Swellow. We have a Swellow, don't we? Why is there no Pokeball option? We have a Swellow. We definitely have a Swellow. Oh, there's just none showing, other than Munchlax. I have a Lurantis as well. Weird. Okay, sure, whatever. Shiny Aromatisse? Why does this look blue and shiny? The shinies appear on this screen? That would be really weird. Probably just a coloration thing, right? No, it's a It is a coloration thing. Weird. Okay, I really thought for a second there that this was shiny. It looks so blue. Is that not the shiny sprite for Aromatisse? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the shiny sprite for Aromatisse. I think I have the shiny, I just don't remember. Interesting. Okay. Either way, for right now though, we're putting Reuniclus back on the team now that we're going back to single battles. We're putting Borlock away. Hey, it got used. Good for Borlock, okay? And, I mean, there is trainers here that I do want to fight. We'll fight them. We'll fight all the trainers here as quickly as we can, and then we'll take that shortcut back. I'm really hoping that Brendan stays there, even if I leave the area, because that would be very convenient. This is still another double battle that I'm getting myself into, though, huh? I mean, Expanding Force would have worked just clicking it 3 times last time. Surely it'll work again, right? There's no way that just clicking Expanding Force could go wrong. It's the ultimate strategy. If you show me fighting types, it is the ultimate strategy, though, to be fair. This is actually going to be completely fine. I could not be less afraid of a Samurott Machamp combo, to be honest. We click Expanding Force here. You're Assault Vest, you're White Herb. Okay, so we probably want to hit the Machamp with, I don't know, a Peck, probably. Should be fine. Because it might live with that Assault Vest. It does live. I honestly respect the hell out of the fact that a Machamp just survived an Expanding Force. Didn't matter because it got a beak, you know, wedged into its pectoral muscle, which probably isn't very nice. I feel a little bit bad for what happened there, but I mean, you know, especially the beak being popcorn. Make sure to always take care when you're eating popcorn and it doesn't get stuck underneath your pectoral muscles and blow you up into smithereens. Because that's absolutely what happened to that poor Machamp. I think actually its pectoral muscle was so big and large that it burst. I hate to see it, but Espeon, great job clicking Expanding Force. I'm so glad that I can rely on you and I don't have to worry about anyone else on my team that I have put in place for in case you fail. I promise there will be situations where Espeon does get KO'd. Shell Smash. Spooky. You're gonna get pecked, so it doesn't matter, but spooky. That's kind of what our Cloth is designed to do, after all, is set up a Shell Smash inside this terrain so that I can't, you know, go for priority. That's actually why we're not running Pikachu today, is because, you know, if we can't use Fake Out and Zippy Zap, Pikachu gets significantly worse. It's just there to click a Volt Switch at that point, which is really not worth it. I did consider running a Raichu instead, especially a Alolan Raichu, but I'm going to save that for when we're running a electric terrain team, because that thing in electric terrain is going to be very, very good. I think it's also good in psychic terrain. So, I mean, depending on if we need to reuse these certain strategies, it might come back. But at the moment, we're doing this for fun, not because I think this is a strategy that's particularly effective against certain trainers, right? When we get to the next gym, which is going to be Norman, It's going to be very scary, I imagine. We might want to run Psychic... No, the next gym is Flannery. We haven't done that yet. What the hell am I talking about? You're a Dark type, though. I want Cloth to get a switch in freely. But I don't want to get rid of Espeon just for nothing, right? If it gets KO'd, that's one thing, but I'm not just throwing it away. I'm actually going to go into Popcorn. I'm expecting a Dark type move, which should take us below half, hopefully. That worked out how I was hoping. Good, good, okay. Is Popping Mayhem gonna be enough? Let's hope the double hit. Spooky, but it's fine. Life Orbed. Popping Mayhem should KO. Very nice, okay. Like, I don't want to throw away my Pokemon if I don't have to. Espeon can still, you know, absolutely tear through things with a neutral expanding force, so I don't want to just let it die to a crunch just so I can try out different Pokemon. But I do still... My main aim is to win. I feel like we've been on a reasonably strong winning spree. In fact, I don't remember the last time we lost. I feel like we've lost... We've lost occasionally, but it's pretty rare for us to lose at this point. I'm definitely expecting Flannery to be, like, picking it up a notch. We'll see. We'll see how well a Rain Team does, because that's still what I'm saving Cast Form for. We're still saving that Rain Team idea. Who knows? It might be terrible. But, I mean, I feel like it's worth going for. Grandpa does survive the Popping Mayhem, though, gets his Berserk off, we get KO'd, and then maybe we go to Reuniclus? I don't know if... I mean, it does have Fluffy. It's probably not the best idea to go to Reuniclus. Grandpa's also pretty slow. This is a Cloth moment. We go to Cloth. We go to Cloth here. It sounded not like a Cloth, but I'm going to click Swords Dance. And I want this thing to take me below half. I do. Hyper Beam. It honestly probably still will take me way below half. It might even take me to 1. Yeah, it does take me to 1. Okay, even resisted. But that's fine. We don't get our Weakness Policy activate, which is bad, but we still get our Shell Smash, and we are Swords Danced. We are absolutely fine, okay? Claw from here, I think, just tears through things. I'm just gonna click Rock Blast. One hit is fine. Very nice. Was there more Pokemon? I assume so. There's 3 more Pokemon. Let's see how well Sweeping does. I'm actually very curious. Rock Blast? Mega Heracross? That shouldn't matter. I don't think that'll matter. Yep, there's our Rock Blast. Mega Heracross does have good physical defense. Do not think this is minimal damage. I guess we don't have Skill Link, though. We land 3, we do get KO. Okay. The one downside, I am running Rock Blast because I want to break through Focus Ashes, but yeah, that not having Skill Link, I'm a little bit too used to Popcorn having Skill Link. I just expect it to happen. Not having Skill Link is a shame. We still have Reuniclus, though. I'm a little bit upset that we didn't land 4. I'm a little bit upset. Especially because if I was running Stone Edge, it would have been a KO. Which would have been, you know, really good to see. But still, we're gonna go for our Mind Break. Hopefully we don't miss the 10%, because if so, that's when our team starts really falling apart and things get bad. Okay, we land the Mind Break, which is good, because if we missed that, we'd then have set up the Trick Room, which would hinder the rest of our team, and that would have been really awful. We do lose our Psychic Terrain, though, unfortunately. Pinsir comes out. Mind Break no longer KOs because we've lost the Terrain, meaning we probably are in trouble here. I think we're gonna get one shot. Hug move, yep. KOs in 1, yep. Sadly, Psychic Seed is, you know, special defense, not physical defense. And now we have the issue of we have fast Pokemon remaining, and I have set up a Trick Room. Here's the downside of bringing it out early, trying to make use of that Psychic Terrain while it's still up. Here's the downside. I'm gonna go for Skull Bash here because Skull Bash boosts our attack by 1 because we have the Power Hub thing. Okay, X says that's fine. We live that just fine. We do have a good amount of Supreme Overlord as well, so this should do a ton of damage. We lower our head, we raise our attack, we hit with the attack, We KO Pinsir. We're in a good spot for the last remaining Pokemon with our attack boost. There we go. Okay. This is the exact same set for Chaosi that I've been running since we kind of picked it up. I do like the set. I think it has a lot of potential. I think it has a lot of sweeping potential with Scale Shot to boost speed. The Skull Bash to get an easy attack boost on anything that can get KO'd. Downside is obviously, you know, when a Turtonator comes out, I guess, with, you know, infinite physical defense. Honestly, though, the fact that Drill Peck is, you know, potentially 68% damage, pretty good, all things considered. Like, that's not bad damage into a Turtonator. That is very respectable. Shell Smash is scary. We might honestly still outspeed. Depending on where its EVs are, we might still outspeed. Espeon will definitely outspeed. So the scariest thing it could do would be somehow to live, which I don't think it will. 172 speed, okay, it does outspeed us, but again, it's slower than Espeon, so we're still fine. Yeah, it doesn't Shell Smash again, it's just gonna KO us, that's fine. Honestly, a bit of a sketchy fight. Not the cleanest, for sure, not the cleanest. It's crazy how having my Expanding Force spam get interrupted just once is enough to make things start going so much worse. And, you know, Cloth not performing adequately as well. That also had an impact. But again, ideally, we would also take a super effective hit on Cloth so that we would be able to be at +6, and hopefully then we only need to land like 3 Rock Blasts. And again, if a neutral Earthquake can hit something, we can click that instead. We don't have to use Rock Blast. It's just the Heracross. The problem was that it was the Heracross that came out with its massive physical defense stat. So we'll see. I still think there's a lot of potential there. Grumpig, not Borlock. Hi. Expanding Force still probably a 2-hit KO. That's nuts. Okay. This is probably an Eviolite. Oh my god, that's so much damage. A resisted Eviolite Grumpig, probably. That I imagine has some special defense or HP. Probably HP. I mean, kind of crazy. This won't KO unless we get a crit. But counterpoint, I don't know if Grumpig can KO us. Shadow Ball. That might KO us with a Calm Mind up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But again, I mean, it's a Grumpig. I'm not the most afraid of it. I'm going to Reuniclus to finish it because it's funnier. Go on Reuniclus. Show him the big hand. Show him the big hand. Physical Reuniclus. Do 2 whole damage. You can do it. I believe in you. I do love the fact that we get things like Psychic Seeds back every fight, though. It makes me so happy. Future Sight, that's fine. Yeah, baby damage. Nothing. Get out of here. Come on now. Ice Punch KOs. Like, almost everything KOs. Do I believe that I will land it? Yeah. Why am I clicking? Oh my god, we actually missed. Clicking Ice Punch. You don't want to miss these. Missing is bad, okay? Missing is bad. When it says that your other moves will KO, why would you ever click the move that can miss? A great question. I have no answer. I don't know why I did that. It was just really dumb. Okay. Is that all the trainers here? Understanding. Sentiment. Resolve. I sing about the blessings bestowed upon us by the Lake Guardians. Lake Guardians? The elf? Knowledge, emotion, willpower. The slumbering Lake Guardians await a chosen one who can fathom their depths. It is through understanding their purpose that you shall become their conduit of light. Where are they? Embrace their call and return to me. Okay, so if I get them, I go to them. Okay. I have a mouth and I must bite. Join me in my carnivorous journey through these lands. Are you good? Are you good? I don't think he's good. Okay. I thought there would be, like, a reward Pokemon or something? Instead, we get 2 battle points. 2, specifically. Aren't all of the purchasable things a multiple of 5? Interesting. Maybe there was free hidden on the beach. I have to check. I have to. I can't not be on a multiple of 5. That'd be illegal. There was a bottle cap. Okay. That's not what I was going for. I was going for free battle points. Maybe it's the other side of this river. Ugh, that's kind of annoying. Okay, I guess we're settling with 2 for now. Let's go see if Brendan's still here. Oh, he is. There's my guy. Never mind what's happened. I've got to get the professor back to his lab in Falaba. I know a shortcut. I can ask one of my Pokemon to bring you close to Mount Chimney if you want. Yes. Yes, now I actually want that. To Route 112, and then we can go up here towards Mount Chimney. Nice. Nice. I like the shortcut. That is convenient. Cable car trip, the most important part of Pokemon Emerald, obviously. Very nice. The snow. Cinematic. One of the most amazing cutscenes of all time. Nearly as amazing as the bridge raising in Volcano Manor in Elden Ring. Why they made that bridge so cinematic and epic, I will never understand. But yeah, none of the DLC bosses got, you know, cutscenes, basically. A little bit weird, but, you know. Let's see. Do we have... we do have Team Magma guys there for next time, where we will honestly continue using this Psychic Terrain team. I want Espeon to expand and force more things, and I want to see Clorf really shine. I want to see Clorf do like a full 4 or 5 Pokemon sweep. That would make me happy. So we'll continue using these for a little bit longer. If you guys have enjoyed this rather short Pokemon Emerald episode, though, Elite Redux episode, I should say. It's not just Pokemon Emerald. Leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,